All right, how are you doing today? These comments are for KA, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And I'm looking at your independent writing practice test right now. And you're also one of my students in the English language program at California State University, San Bernardino. And let's take a look at your essay. So first, let's go through and spell check it, see what we have. I'm going to skip a few things. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and edit some of your paragraphs here. Okay, I'm going to say before you get to what you have here, you need maybe some general statements about the topic first, right? You can say, we'll say, I'm going to just give you some and what I'm doing is just giving some general statements about the topic first. So when students decide to attend universities, they'll have to make many important decisions, such as where they will study, what major they will choose, and whether or not they should apply for financial aid. Their academic interests, students will Now, I think we have it. Now how much do we have? I'm trying to get you to closer to 100 word. Now we're perfect. We're 120 now. Okay, so then let's see. When students decide to attend universities, they will have to make many important decisions, such as where they will study, what major they will choose, and whether or not they should apply for financial aid. Of course, while they pursue their academic interests, these students will have to decide with whom they will live. Yet another important decision they will have to make. We'll see good qualities. I'm going to say here of, not with. Good qualities of a roommate could create a strong bond in friendship and thus I'm going to say instead of you, residents. I don't think the you point of view is the right point of view here, so it's a little too informal. Good qualities of a roommate could create a strong bond in friendship and thus bring residents closer together or push them apart forever. I'm going to say here, having all of the good qualities of a roommate depends on how well I don't even think you need that. Depends on effective communication. I don't know, because you have your thesis here, and then you have this one. It looks almost like this is a thesis, which it isn't. I'm just going to get rid of that sentence. And let's see how we're doing here. So 105 words. However, to ensure a successful living experience, I don't think however works. I'm just saying a good roommate should have at least the following qualities. Instead of saying which are, you can just use the colon. Then you have respect. The problem here is this is an adjective, this is a noun, and that's an adjective, right? So let's make this one an adjective. Then everything's parallel. So to ensure a successful living experience, a good roommate should have at least the following qualities: respectful, responsible, and safe. Even that, it doesn't kind of work because you almost need to have nouns here. So I'm going to change this even more. A good roommate should. I'm going to say be, then you can use adjectives. Make it more concise. How about this? To ensure a successful living experience, a good roommate should be respectful, responsible, and safe. And that's kind of what you've done here. If I'm looking at so first, one of the most important qualities to have is respect. Responsibility could also be a problem in conclusion. So I think for you, your strategy of bringing up all three of these points wasn't a good idea because you didn't illustrate them. So it looks like you didn't even talk about this one, so we want to get rid of that. And we'll say, to ensure a successful living experience, a good roommate should be respectful and responsible. One of the most qualities roommate have is respect. I'm going to say one of the most important. I think here, most is an adverb, right? And then important is an adjective, and then quality is a noun. So you can't say most quality because adverbs cannot be used to modify nouns. That's why I'm putting this word here. One of the most important qualities a roommate should have is respect. It is the most important factor in our communication with roommates. Nah, you got a lot of problems with your sentence structure here. Why is that? You say it is, and then you have could have. You have two different verbs in the main part of the sentence. It doesn't work very well. Even though I don't know, we're struggling. I'm struggling even to try to get your meaning here, to be honest with you. So I'm looking at this and I'm seeing here we have, even though could have some problems with respect, but do not try to ignore them and try solving the problems. I'm still not exactly getting your meaning here. So even though the most important factor in our, or it is the most important factor in our communication with roommates, and maybe we can say this, and even though we could have some problems with respect, let's say we should not try to ignore them, I don't know, by trying, maybe this is what you're trying to say, trying to solve the problems. Then you might say this, as such, roommates should try their best not to bother each other. Okay, so this is an example, I think, which is going to work. For example, if others want to rest, let's bring you into it. So if I want to rest after, maybe you might say, a long day of studying, and classroom attendance, I would want my roommate, I'm going to use the word respectful here because this ties back to what we're saying in the beginning. I'd want my roommate to be respectful. And we have here by not turning on the lights or making noise. You might want to say, then maybe here we'll have, or if others want to study for exams, the roommates we'll say the roommates should, what do we got? The roommates should keep noise, or should be quiet. Yeah, I think you're trying to bring up too many different things here, because all these ideas you bring up, you have to give some examples to illustrate those points. So let's see your paragraph here we're dealing with. So we're at over 100 words right now, right? So to respect religions and cultures and respect roommates' privacy and right to their secrets, to me that's too many different ideas. We want to be unified. You want to make the paragraph unified around the central purpose by not bringing up too many different things, right? So then if my roommate is respectful when I want to rest or study, it will make our living environment much more peaceful, and I will also return the favor maybe when my roommate also needs to relax or prepare for exams. I think we got it, right? So I'm getting rid of all this. Too many different ideas here, right? Okay, so I'm looking at least 2 paragraphs right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end on that, I think. So we have in the second paragraph, we have plenty enough here. There's no need to go in any other directions here. So let's just edit these first 2 paragraphs one more time and we'll be done. So you say, when students decide to attend universities, they will have to make many important decisions, such as where they will study, what major they will choose, and whether or not they should apply for financial aid. Of course, while they pursue their academic interests, these students will have to decide with whom they will live. Yet another important decision they will have to make. Good qualities of a roommate could create a strong bond and friendship and thus bring residents closer together or push them apart forever. To ensure a successful living experience, a good roommate should be respectful and responsible. And then I edited this particular paragraph. I don't have time to do the other 2, but this kind of gives you an idea of certain kinds of changes you can make to the writing that will strengthen the argument you're trying to make, right? So let's take a look at the rubrics here. I'm going to go ahead and click on, okay, right here. So we have, I think with yours, you have 3 says may lack accurate but limited range of syntactic structures and vocabulary. I'm going to say probably not at this point. You got a lot of language issues going on based on this writing. So I'm going to put you in the 2 range. A noticeably inappropriate choice of words or word forms, an accumulation of errors in sentence structure and or usage, even with organization. You remember that second paragraph? I showed you how you can focus not in all those things that you're wanting to write about, but we focused more on the relaxation and the study idea, and how roommates should be respectful of those 2 things. So I'm going to put you in the 2 range here. Now then, if we look at the, I'll put these in grade for you too, so you can take a look at them. So 2, we have here 2.0 to 2.4. So I'm going to put you at about, I'm going to put you at 2.3 out of 5 on this one. So this is going to put you at about 78% on this particular assignment. All right, so to help you, I recommend when you go into my online course, take a look at the grammar part of my course. I think that is going to be helpful for you. Sometimes you have trouble with word forms, understanding when to use nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. So I recommend that you spend some time in the grammar part of my course. All right, thank you for completing this assignment.